I think it's going to be some time before we see clarity for a number of reasons. First, just the process of the UK exiting the EU. The referendum was advisory only, it wasn't a decision. The process only starts when the UK government makes a decision and then notifies the European Union of that decision. And we've heard from the Prime Minister that's not going to be before the end of this year. The European Union has said it's not going to enter into at least formal negotiations before the Article 50 notice has started. The Article 50 notice is served. Inevitably, informal discussions are happening already and will continue to do so. But it's going to be, all that means it's going to be some time before we get some sort of clarity about what the post-Brexit framework is going to look like, I think. In terms of when we're going to see some sort of clarity, from our conversations with government, we know that ministers are expecting papers in September to start to really start that process, and civil servants are working very hard over the summer to produce those papers. I think from a business perspective, the sooner we start to get some sort of idea, at least what the UK is going to be asking for, the better, and the more that reduces or mitigates some of the uncertainty. But that is going to take some time.
Yes, indeed. I think it will be years before there's clarity. It's quite likely, possible, I would say, that the UK will have formally exited, say 2.5 years from now, without there being clarity about a long-term deal. That some interim deal is concocted, some form of associate membership, which involves very uncomfortable, non-sustainable compromises, but while the negotiations with the EU 27 are proceeding.
And there are a number of models that have been talked about. There's been the so-called Norwegian or EEA model, under which the UK effectively retains all the benefits of the single market, but has to continue to pay into the budget and also has to allow free movement of people, but gets no say at all in legislation that comes from Brussels. So to my mind, that's the worst of all worlds, and I think politically that's just off the table. A second option is going to be some sort of bilaterally negotiated special agreement or treaty. The EU has those with Switzerland, has them with Canada, it has a version of it with South Korea. I think that is going to be extremely complicated. It's going to take time to negotiate, and again, it's hard to see how the UK can get sort of effective access to a single market for trade or services without having to agree some form of free movement of people, probably beyond what the Brexiteers wanted before the referendum. And so the third model, or type of model, is where there's no particular agreement negotiated between the UK and the EU, and you're left to fall back on the WTO model, which doesn't take you very far at all.